everybody. It's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I feel like I've been away forever, and I don't think I have, but I guess a lot has happened since the last video. We were on vacation and had a great time. We went to Branson, Missouri for about 4 days. I was on a Segway. I actually rode a Segway, so I did pretty good. There was one comical moment where I was backing up and I'm like screaming. Our instructor was probably like, oh my gosh, and I'm sure I was the lady that he told his wife about that night. But anyway, I didn't fall. We all survived, and it was a lot of fun. We went to this great place called Dogwood Canyon. If you're ever down in Branson, I would recommend it. There's a fee to go and to do the different activities, but it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful grounds. So anyway, that's where I've been, and we're doing a kitchen remodel. So I've been thinking about doing YouTube videos, but I haven't been able to keep up with it as much as I would like to have because I have a few ideas. But I'm home alone today. My daughter's at graduation with her boyfriend, seeing friends graduate, and the guys are all on a hike. So, yay, I have this quiet time to get more straightening up done and do a video. First of all, I wanted to just share with you these beautiful journal embellishments. My friend Staci, she is on Staci's journaling journey, I believe it's called, on Instagram. She is like amazing Bible journaler and creator. She's always making journals and embellishments, and she was super sweet to send me this little bit of sunshine. And isn't this a pretty green? I'm gonna recycle that. Well, actually, I might put the whole card in my notebook, my journal of memories, but I may do it that way too. So we've got a little bit of lace. I like to use pieces like this when I'm doing a junk journal, like even cut some of that and then staple or glue that to the top of a page for a fabric tab. Or it'd be fun bookmark, or gluing it on like the bottom or side of a page. Anyway, getting mixed up here. Okay, so she also made these so cute, detailed little pins. There's little beads here in the center of the flower. I don't know how anybody crochets that intricately. I crochet, but not very often, and when I crochet, it's varying sizes of a square. As I've joked before, washcloths, dish towel, blanket. I don't do anything else. So I'm super impressed with people that can do this. So you see this is a little paper clip one, and that could slide onto a page. I think that's so cute. And then these are other little types of embellishments for a journal. I like that. I like them all, but that little thing on there. Oh, it's like a bread. Cool, so that won't come off. Very neat. Aren't these nice? There's so much detail in them. Staci, you do amazing work. So there. Aren't those cute? A little birdie. He's sweet. So I am looking forward to adding these items to a journal page, or using them, some of them I might use as a bookmark. So I wanted to share, first of all, my JetPens order. I have been using the Conzo Noto book. It's a Towing River. I have one in my Lockbee field journal. I got the dark purple one that I'm using now, and it's actually getting close to getting full. So I wanted to get a new one so I would be ready to switch over. I got the dot grid, and this is the color that they call dark green. It is in person it looks like a dark green. Taking it off screen a minute. Yeah, it's pretty dark. I guess the light of my lamp here and overhead lighting is making it seem lighter. I would say it's a dark green, but maybe with a grayish undertone. But it's Tomoe River paper. It's, I believe, 320 pages. And I have really liked using this A5 size for longer writing. So when I say that, I mean like if I was going to do, well, I have one in this size, a different one, a Lock B one, that I'm doing like memoirs. So I'm trying to do little snippets of memories of my life from childhood on up, and to leave that sort of, I mean, for me, because it's fun to remember, but also kind of a little history of me for my kids. Because the point I'm at now, I wish I had more memories of the people that were my significant others in life, my parents, my aunts, and so forth. So I want to leave that for my kids. Plus, I enjoy kind of remembering and recording those memories. So anyway, what is my point? My point is I like the A5 size for longer journaling. If I was doing a gratitude journal or maybe the day's happenings, I don't think I would like this size. What I'm learning is, and maybe you have discovered this for yourself too, is that you don't have to have one favorite size. I mentioned this to somebody who had commented that I'm always trying to narrow it down and define myself. Like, this is me, this is what I like. And I've just discovered that I like different things. I don't have a one favorite on some of these papers or even pens or inks. Different things work together for different purposes. I'm learning, but that's not how my brain wants to work. So I'm teaching myself it's okay. You can like more than one size paper. Anyway, so I'm also writing a story that I've had in my head for a number of years. It's just a little cute little romance, sweet little story, and I have been writing that down, and it's kind of unfolding as I write. I have a basic idea, and it's kind of getting a life of its own, which is funny. Anyway, so I bought this replacement for that. I'm really liking this notebook, the Tomoe River paper in it. I believe, checking my notes, yeah, it's 52 GSM, and they have black, dark green, and dark purple. And it's just a really nice notebook. As you can see, the edges have been rounded. It's got this like taped binding. I don't know the proper technical term for it, but it seems to be holding up really well. And as you can see, it's pretty good about laying open flat. I'm really liking it in my Lock B Field journal a lot. I'm loving it. So that's that. The other thing I got, let me get this out of the way, my craft counter has been remodeled. If you haven't seen my video, I show our kind of kitchen remodel, and then in my family room we had the countertop redone. It used to be like, I guess, a wet bar or something. Now it's just a big flat counter for crafting, yay! And I have an area cut out for a chair now too, so I hope to maybe do a process video here and there of journaling, maybe my Bible journaling. This is the Cosmo note. This again is from JetPens, both the Conzo Noto and this. I was going to order, well, never mind, I won't go on that rabbit trail right now. So this is like the Cosmo Air Light paper. And this apparently, well, it said it was the Cosmo Air Light is the best paper of Find Your Fountain Pen Friendly paper, organized by Yamamoto Paper in 2019 San Francisco Pen Show. This paper is excellent at, excuse me, at fountain pen, ink shading, and sheening. Excuse me. Please enjoy this paper. And then it comes, let's see, hard paper sheet with 12 millimeter rule and 6 millimeter grid. So I guess this got like an award at the fountain pen show. I would love to go to a fountain pen show. If there's any in the Midwest that anybody knows about, let me know, please. I think that would be so much fun. It's got the Japanese writing but it does mention here shading and sheening, and that it was at the San Francisco Pen Show. So I have used the Cosmo Airlight in the Traveler's Notebook, the standard size. I use that for my gratitude journal, and I really like it. There is not a ink and pen combination that I don't like on that paper. Some may be more than others, but it seems like every combination just soaks in. It shows off the sheening, it shows off the color. I mentioned previously, it just kind of grabs the pen in a way. So it's not a slippery writing experience. It's just really good. I really enjoy it. So I wanted to get some more. This is blank, as you can see. That's the way this came. But I thought it could be good for maybe playing around with using the inks in more of an artistic versus just a writing way. It does come with the grid that you can put underneath there for straight writing. I don't know if it's showing up to you, but I can definitely see that through. So that's a nice feature. I don't know if I'll like writing on the blank as much. I don't think I will. I tend to go crooked without lines, but this is what they had available. And paper feels amazing. It's just a matte finish to it. If you were touching that, you might think that that would not be good for fountain pens. At least that would be my impression. But I have really, really enjoyed this paper quite a bit, and I'm excited to try this. I was going to my loose leaf paper. They were out, at least when I placed my order. So I bought this. I think it was pretty reasonably priced. I think it was about $20. Anyway, I also thought I could just tear out or take a ruler, you know, and rip out sheets and use this for letter writing as well. So I don't have a specific purpose exactly for this at this point, other than that I wanted to have some Cosmo Airlight paper for personal use, not necessarily journaling, because I have the Kanzo Nodo in the Tomoe River, and I'm still working on my standard size Cosmo Airlight in my gratitude journal. So this other item now is from Danika58. I always get her number wrong. Danika58. Let me check my notes. It's an Etsy shop. Pretty sure that's right though. Anyway, it's not showing on here. Danika58, that's what we'll call it. All those numbers I get mixed up. Anyhow, they do really great quick service. Coming from Japan is pretty remarkable. I could have opened this ahead of time, but I wanted to show you how well packaged it was. So it made the journey without any damage, I'm sure. So it's just wrapped in cardboard, packaging taped around, and some bubble wrap at the top to keep that from getting messed up. The thing about ordering, whoa, I thought that was clear. Here we go. Ordering through this shop is that the shipping is a bit of a killer. It's not a killer, but I don't like paying that much shipping, but I love this writing experience so much. This is something I decided to use some of my little spending fund on. I wanted to mention too, while I'm opening this, that the JetPens order, if you spend over $35, you get free shipping. So I figured with that, it made more sense to buy 2 notebooks that I would like using versus 1 notebook and pay the same amount. Like, I'm at least gaining a notebook. So I paid more, but I didn't have to pay shipping, if that makes sense. You know, pay for 1 and shipping, or pay for 2 and get free shipping. So that made sense to me. This is the B6 Slim size. This is the Cosmo Air Light, again from Danika58 on Etsy. And it's clear. Bummer. I thought I was getting lined. That I didn't realize. I probably placed the order incorrectly. It'll still work. It'll be fine, but I wanted lined, or not lined. I wanted dot grid, and somehow I misplaced, or missed whatever. When you mark the thing that you want, I think I did the wrong one. You can see this is made up of several signatures, though. And again, it has this kind of tape binding. I put my full size, or my standard size one, in a traveler's notebook string thing, and it will kind of tear through that eventually. So I reinforced it with packaging tape. That seems to be holding up well. If you plan on using this in strings, I would suggest adding a little reinforcement. It's very nicely made, but I just think that the tightness of my traveler's notebook maybe, and the fullness of my journal just made it tear through. This paper is so nice to write on, and I wanted to have a replacement in the B6 Slim size in this paper as I'm journaling to my family. The other one I have is getting full. It's a Cafe Notes in the B6 Slim. So I thought, you know what? I love the paper so much. I wanted to continue that journaling effort on this paper that I'm really enjoying. So I went ahead and bought that. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get the dot grid, but c'est la vie, right? It's not the end of the world. There's bigger things to worry about, so it's okay. Pay attention. Now, when you place your order, make sure you're getting what you want. I think that's all for now. I'll be back later, maybe even later today, with a Ink of the Week update and next ink coming. And I have so much to show you, but I think I'll just stop with this fun, happy mail from my friend Staci and these awesome new notebooks. I love the fountain pen, awesome paper hobby world that I've embarked upon. It's a fun journey, and I appreciate all the people out there who comment, and also my sweet friends, thoughtful friends, for your nice little gifts. So anyway, hope you have a good Memorial Day weekend. Be careful, take care, and we will see you soon.